Hello, everyone. We're having a good laugh at my expense.
Exactly, we are. Taya's trying to get control of the mouse, and we've moved it so she can't reach it. Yeah, which is kind of funny. So I'll have to slap her hands every once in a while. Get off the mouse.
Exactly. So we've moved it over to far side, so we're not both kind of doing this and getting in the way. We'll see how it works.
We'll see how it works.
Yes, it's going to be hard.
It is
to let go.
You're going to have to let go. The control is going to have to, you know.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I need
let go of the control.
How is everyone today?
Yeah,
we're actually obviously doing really well.
Yes.
Yeah, we had a great week.
We did.
I don't know what happened this week, but we both felt really accomplished.
Absolutely.
We got done many of the things we wanted to get done.
I actually feel like I'm on schedule now.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I think I wasn't distracted this week by anything.
No. Everything went according to plan and schedule, so that was good.
And it feels like there are lots of communications happening.
Absolutely.
On the outside as well as within our little group.
Yes.
But also we're talking to shop owners.
Absolutely.
And we loved seeing all of your first installments.
That's right, we did. Yay. Way to go, everybody, on your ornaments. They're lovely.
Aren't they?
Yeah,
there's so many different ones again this time, and every time I see a new one, I get surprised.
Absolutely.
And happy. And I love looking carefully at, some of the colors that are being chosen.
Yeah.
Particularly if they're not like mine.
That's right. Yes.
I love that. So anyway, I think that you and I talked a little bit about the ornament and how people feel about choosing colors. And
yes.
I have noticed, I don't know about you, but I've noticed that there's a certain group of people in this group that really love to, dive in and they're a little bit scared, but they're doing it.
They're doing it, exactly.
But not everyone in the whole group is doing that.
Yeah.
Let's face it. I'm not saying that, I'm sad. I'm just wondering what's happening to the other 1,500 people.
Yeah.
Like maybe 100, 150 people are actually participating.
Absolutely.
Or will participate sometime in the future. But what's holding back some of the other people that at least they're not showing that they're participating?
Yes. And I think a lot of it has to do with choosing colors and the fear, am I going to do something wrong? And, just think of it as an experience, and you're not doing something wrong. This is a learning thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I find that I agree with you completely that people might, and again, we're just
absolutely,
we're just assuming,
projecting,
because we don't know.
That's right.
We don't know exactly how everybody is reacting, but I think that there is some, certainly amongst everyone, there's going to be some trepidation. You're going to feel a little bit scared about what you might or might not come up with.
Exactly.
And then you have to not only choose, but you have to show it.
Yes.
And the showing is another part of choosing.
That's right.
Like you might do something, but then you're going to keep it hidden, right? Because you're not really sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to those of you who have done the choosing and the play in a way like you would if you were a child. You play as a child. You don't worry about what other people are going to think about you playing.
Yeah.
You're just playing.
Yeah.
So it's that attitude. Bring some childlike beginner's mind to your activity.
Exactly.
And there is no wrong.
No, there is no wrong.
It sounds so funny to say it like that.
It's just a different type of coloring book.
Exactly. That's right. That's actually a really good way to put it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just, choose your colors and have fun with it. So. And
I have noticed that there are some experiments that maybe people might not like, but there are plenty of experiments that people do like.
Absolutely.
The one thing I noticed, for instance, is that someone started to use a very dark fabric, and people are going, well, it's not like that choice wasn't available to everyone.
Yeah.
But you go with something that you think fairly safe,
Absolutely.
And you're experimenting with the thread colors, but you can also experiment with the fabric
colors. And there's so many different fabrics out there, over-dyed fabrics, which would bring a lovely tone to your ornament, and metallics and all sorts of things.
And lots of little charms and beads, different
ones. Absolutely.
Look in your grandma's button box.
That's right. Yeah.
Or your jewelry box.
Or your jewelry box.
Exactly.
So, well, we've got hi Kathy and hi Margaret.
Let's see who else is here, because we've been going on about,
exactly. Should I scroll back up to the top?
Yeah, would you mind? Just scroll up there.
I think I'm all the way up to the top now. So, Kathy, Donna, Kathleen.
Oh, I can't use it.
Go away.
Click on the little arrow with new comments, and then you'll have more. You'll have more options.
But I was going to start from the top and then go down.
Now try going up to the top after that, and see what happens. Seriously, it could work.
There we go.
Right?
It could.
So you have more control, I think.
That's right. Exactly.
Anyway.
Well,
I can't stand it. I don't have control.
I know. It's going to drive her crazy. We can all laugh at that.
Hi, Kathy Bird and Patricia St. Clair, Kathleen, Donna, Granger, and someone I couldn't read at the top. Margaret?
I think it was Kathy Bird.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And Margaret is here.
Louisa.
Hello.
Penelope. Pat. Hi, Pat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Donna. It's good to see you. And Kathleen is here.
Yeah.
Hello from rainy Maryland.
And it's rainy here in Victoria too.
We might as well be living in the same place.
That's right, exactly. Yes. It was actually, I'm coming out today. I go off the highway because I coming along the country road, and there's a whole flock of crows across the whole road.
Why?
I don't know. And they wouldn't get off the road as I'm driving, so I had to slow down and go very slowly through this flock of crows.
On the highway?
No, on the Wallace Drive there.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, it wasn't on the highway. It was on the Wallace Drive. And so I'm driving slowly to get through the crows, and here they are in the puddles splashing around. It's like, what the heck?
Spotted.
That's right, because we got so much rain today. But I've never seen anything like that before. It was
I haven't
funny.
either, actually. They usually go away when there's a car.
That's right. No, they weren't moving at all. So
hello, Tricia.
A couple of them did, but they didn't fly. They just hopped.
Yeah, well, crows are crows. Tricia mentioned something. That's today is Remembrance Day. So I think I appreciate you saying that, Tricia, because it isn't today. Sorry,
it's Sunday.
It's Sunday, but it's the weekend of Remembrance Day. And it's a good thing to remember Remembrance Day. So thank you for mentioning that. Those of you who have parents or children, brothers or sisters who are in the services, I know that these days are very important to you.
Absolutely.
So I wish you a good weekend, and I know how sometimes it can be even a very difficult weekend for people who've lost people and who are affected deeply by this the war anywhere at any time. So
absolutely,
I'm thinking about all of you. So Charlotte says hello.
Hi, Charlotte.
Mark too, I think it's just right above her.
Exactly.
Can you not see very well?
No, I can't see. I've lost where the mouse is going here. So.
Oh dear, it's over. Be careful.
It's over. Sorry, I'm trying to see. There we go. Did I get it?
Yeah, you might be able to get the little square.
I know. I'm going to have to go this way again.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like Melanie says, for me personally, I just have too many things that I want to stitch and not enough time to do them all.
Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She uses Q-snaps, so currently she has half of them in use.
Yeah.
Well, you may not need to use Q-snaps for the little ornament, so that hopefully, you can, of course, and I use a stretcher of some sort, a frame of some sort for all my pieces.
Absolutely.
But, you can do some of that in hand.
Yeah.
And sort of sneak it in between.
Yeah, bird bash. Yes.
Yeah,
that's
exactly. Curl
yes.
Bird bash.
You're right. It would be a murder, but I didn't want to say murder, Tricia. I know it's, when you get a flock of birds, it's called a murder. But
Charlotte says bird baths, and it looks like Patricia Sonoff is here too. Welcome. Yeah. That's great.
And Petra. Yeah, laugh aloud, trying to give up control. You can do it, Mom.
I can't. Yeah. Honestly, right now, I'm just having such a hard time. I'm thinking, okay, Lisa, move it now. I want to see what else is there, and I can't get at it.
That's funny.
Hello from Athens. Hi, Rosemary. It's good to see you. Jennifer Gowan, Taffy, you made it. Yay.
And yes, I agree, Jennifer. The learning kits are great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Those Beyond Cross Stitch learning kits were an inspiration by my partner, Richard, And he said, you need to be able to guide people through some of the more difficult specialty
Absolutely,
stitches.
and the samplers, yes.
And when did I make those?
Oh, geez, it goes back to 2000. So
year 2000 is when I started?
18 years ago.
And they are good because I really focused, I really tried hard and to create patterns that would help people. It wasn't really meant that they look good, although that's part of it, of course, but that they would help people who already knew how to cross stitch.
Absolutely.
And then Lisa made the directions really, really good for most of them. The majority of the patterns, when I read them, I think, yeah, that's what people need to know.
Absolutely.
So read the directions and look at the diagrams carefully, because I think that the Beyond Cross Stitch work, and they will work in the future for many, many years to come.
And they're cute, really cute, fun to do.
Yeah, you can make them into all sorts of things.
Absolutely. I've made them into pillows, ornaments,
you have,
sachet bags.
There are lots of things you can do
Lots
with
of
those.
things you can do with them.
And meanwhile, you're just practicing. So, what else is Linda Marchand is here. Awesome.
Hi, Linda.
Tammy Thompson joined. And hi, Tammy. And Linda says, hi, ladies. Thank you. Deep breaths from I know. It's so hard.
I think it's funny. I actually have control.
Actually, what's happening is that Lisa has probably been subversively trying to control all of it all the time. And I just think I'm in control.
That's right, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know. I
for a long, long time.
Oh, no.
I'm in control. Little does she know.
Obviously. Well, you kept that a secret, but now I know. So I did want to say something about the removal of the Halloween pattern. So I noticed that not too many people, but a few people were really disappointed when the Halloween pattern was removed. And I removed it from the files section of our group, removed all 4 of them. And those, actually, they were installments of the same pattern.
Yeah.
So the 4th one was the one that people, of course, would be needing if they wanted to do this pattern in the future, right? And it makes total sense to me. I had, at that time that I removed it, I thought, well, you know, people have seen it for 2 months.
Absolutely.
Or I think it was 2.5 months. And I thought, well, everybody's probably downloaded it by now. Mm-hmm. So no problem. Well, it turns out that, of course, I didn't say, go ahead, download it because it'll be removed.
No,
I didn't. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. And I'm so sorry. So my deepest apologies for making people feel disappointed. But we did talk about it, and even though I thought that I would use it in another pattern, I think that the disappointment is actually weighing me the other way.
Yeah.
So we're going to put that 4th installment, just the way it is, on our free patterns on our website.
On our website, yes.
Yes, so you'll be able to access it fairly soon. I can't do it quite yet because I'm in the process of doing other things, but as soon as we put out our new patterns, actually, we have new projects coming up in the middle of November, right?
Yes. Yeah.
We have the little mice, and we have another little cross-stitch pattern coming up.
I think they'll be available in around U.S. Thanksgiving.
Okay, so November 22nd?
Something like that, 22nd, 23rd.
Okay.
Something like that.
So we're going to make them available for your Thanksgiving holiday.
Yes. Exactly. Something for you guys to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so at that time, it'll be up before then, but it'll be up at that time sometime, and I'll be sure to announce it in with glowing reviews, etc., because you're obviously wanting them. But I do apologize for disrupting the flow and the harmony in this group, because that was me. I was all up to me. So we will make it better.
I know, Pat. It is funny, isn't it? I'm still getting the chuckle out of it.
Go, Lisa, go. I think that's what Petra's wanted all her life, too.
That's right. Control.
No, I mean control over me.
I know. Like, just do it, Pat.
Yeah. Anyway, everyone, we all have a certain sense of our what do you call it? Things that we can control.
Yeah.
And it is all an illusion.
Absolutely.
It's not like we can actually control anything. But on the other hand, that it's like when you have your mouse, you feel like you can do things on the computer, right?
Yeah.
And frankly, I can't even work on on a laptop with the little touch.
A little touch. I've gotten used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, but
Yeah.
it doesn't give me that feeling of
Yeah.
control. So I had no idea that the mouse was so important to me. I should get a special mouse I can just hold on
Yeah,
to.
you should. You should, absolutely. And I think we've got some in the box in the other room, but it won't help you. It's like, when you're driving and someone's in the passenger side stomping on that brake,
Exactly.
it's not going to stop the vehicle. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm feeling like. I need like little training.
Little training, yes, that's right, yeah.
Good morning,
Good morning, Mary Jane.
Dee Dee,
Yeah.
so excited too.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we're excited about the new installment, right? I'm glad because I never got around to downloading the whole Halloween pattern. Thank you, Loretta. So you just made me feel a lot better. Yeah. And I also mentioned it already in the group, and several people have said thank you already. So I knew I was on the right track. So thank you for letting us know what you wanted.
That's right.
Because you never know. Our decisions are not always the right ones.
That's right. That's right.
Looks like Susan Hook says, love, love, love all of my patterns. Yeah. Oh, well. Now, obviously, they have to be, really shown then, right?
Exactly, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, please do, Pat. Yes. Yeah.
She's okay. I think she's laughing and laughing.
I know, yeah.
Karen says, funny, I feel like on a laptop. I feel like she feels like she's on a laptop. Yeah. Okay, I don't get it. Sorry, Karen. Yeah. Don't quite get it, but I know it's funny. Margaret Baxter says, I have just got back from a stitching retreat, and one of the guests had to be on cross stitch for sale level 5, square filling stitch and tulip motifs. So I bought it as I had done some years ago, but not that one. And I love them. Thank you.
Good. Yeah.
That is good sharing. I appreciate that. It's nice to hear when people have actually used them and love them.
Yeah.
And what is Dee Dee saying?
First rule of internet, print off, download if you see something, as you will never find it again. Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
Yeah, that's right. Move items in Walmart, the grocery store, anywhere that you normally go on a regular basis, and you're looking for something. No, it used to be in aisle 5. Where the heck did it go now?
So true. Yeah. Good point, actually. Do grab anything that you can. Yeah, you can never tell what the owner of the thing will do with it next.
That's right. Yes.
So, Ann Johnson Kendall says, good morning from Indiana. And
good morning.
First timer.
Oh,
welcome. Yes, we love first timers.
Absolutely.
Particularly when you join us live.
That's right.
Because it's really special to be able to talk to people live, and then we can interact with you. So if any of you have any questions, comments, or anything, we love reading them out loud, because then we can chat about them a little bit. So do write anything that you think of during the week. You think, gee, wouldn't it be nice to talk about that? We love to hear from you.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, Karen agrees with you.
Like you with a laptop, I have to have a remote mouse. Exactly. Oh, I feel so much better. I thought it was just me. I guess it's what you get used to, right?
That's right. It is. Yes. Yeah.
And I wanted to show off my little dog sampler.
It's getting really cute. Or I shouldn't say getting. It's really cute. Yeah.
So Marty, I don't know if you're here. I didn't see your.
I didn't see Marty.
No, because she was asking about the dog sampler last time.
She was. Yeah.
So I thought I'd show you a quick preview. It's still on my what do you call it, on my rack.
Yeah.
And this is the top. I think I remember showing you the top where the little doggies were all in a row. And then there's some hem stitching. And there's a little dog that's, playing with a ball. And it says, sweet, gentle eyes, a cold, wet nose, and silken velvet ears. And some more hem stitching. A heart as big as all outdoors, best friends throughout the years. And there you are sitting together with your dog. And then down below, you'll see some houses at the top. It's not at the top, it's at the bottom of the sampler so far. But underneath that will be a whole scene of dog walkers and people playing in a dog park. This actually meant to be a dog park. So yeah, I think that you'll see it coming alive a little more as the time goes on. I haven't been able to work on it consistently.
No.
But when I do, I'm really enjoying it now. It's really starting to give me a good feeling.
Yeah.
And putting all those dogs in is going to be so fun. I can just see all the little colors and people the dogs begging for their masters and pulling them off to one side, little puppies racing across. So I just hope that the next sections are going to look really good. Oh, good. Lies. Loretta says, I love the doggy piece. Thank you. The dog sampler is darling. Thank you so much. And of course, it's not quite done yet, but when it is, hopefully it will, look better when it's completed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dee Dee. If you're a dog person, see, this is the thing. It's hard to make a dog sampler for people who have dogs because their dogs look like, a specific breed. And I couldn't put all the different breeds in. I knew I couldn't.
There's way too many breeds.
Way too many, and they all look different. It's not like cats look very much similar across the board, like a cat and a cat and a cat. Even a large cat like a lion, they all have the same kind of shape. But look at a Spitzer. Oh, I don't know. There's a dog breed. I thought it was called Spitzer, but I'm not sure. Then there's another one that's like a Scotty dog.
Yeah.
Next door we have a Scotty dog, and we have a big golden lab.
Yeah.
I mean, they barely look the same as one another.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. They're both cute though.
They're both cute.
The golden lab has a big cone on its head right now. So
even cuter. Well,
yeah, even
put
cuter.
A cone on one of these dogs.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But it might take up way too much room. Poor thing. It looks so embarrassed when it's walking around too.
And what is the next person saying? She said, controlling the mouse. Loretta says, I use a remote mouse with my laptop. Don't feel bad for using yours. I don't feel bad. I just need it.
And she just wants to get a hold of the one I'm using right now. So, and I'm having fun.
Oh, that's good, Tammy. I'm glad you're doing that. I'm glad you love the dog sampler also. Teddy Pat says, doggies are cute. Where are the cats?
Yeah.
They're in a separate sampler.
Absolutely.
Yet to come. Just Spitz. See, I knew there was one called a Spitz. Okay, thank you, Melanie. I feel vindicated.
Okay. Oh, someone wants to know where you got your stitching frame.
Well, first of all, we got our stitching frame by buying it from a company in the States.
Yes.
And we actually sell these on our website. So just look under the word frame in the menu.
Yeah.
And you'll see all the information about this particular frame.
Exactly.
And I love this frame.
Oh, yeah. I love the frame too. It's called a Kay's Creation frame, and it's the standard Z frame. And that means one side is hands-free. Hands-free. There's no...
In other words, there's a arm on this side, but not
no
on this
arm
side.
on that side.
Yes, so that's always wonderful.
And they're wonderful frames. So
also on my YouTube channel, you'll see a section down below on the front page. There's a couple of videos that show me using the frame, putting it together with the linen on it.
Absolutely.
So you can find out more about it there too.
Yeah.
The cone of shame.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, looks like you need to hit new comments again.
I know. I'm scrolling.
It's amazing how quickly the comments are coming.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what we might have to do? We might have to get Kathleen, because she's going to be coming in on Fridays. Maybe she can start
controlling the mouse.
No. I can't get it further away than this. No. That she can maybe monitor the chat group.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Give us, any questions
that
might be coming or concerns.
That way we don't have to scroll down or anything like that.
Yeah.
Do that.
And we'll just...
So neither one of us will have control of the mouse.
Well, that was my dastardly plan.
Take the control away from me. I get it.
Okay. No, it wasn't it. Maybe it was. Okay.
Teasing.
Oh, yes. And finally, I did want to say this. This is kind of like an announcement. Very soon, my daughter Petra, who is here right now, hello again, Petra, mentioned to me that we can have a live, just the same as we have on Facebook, we can have a live stream through YouTube. She said there are several really good reasons to do this. Number one is on the YouTube channel, our video will appear much clearer, because the one in Facebook is a
little blotchy.
Yeah, it's really blurry. Yeah. And by the time I put it on YouTube, because there are people who aren't on Facebook, so I download it and put it on YouTube, it really doesn't look very good, and you can't see any details whatsoever.
Okay.
So there's that. And there's also another really good reason to do it on YouTube, and not is that in the YouTube format, we can actually share it with our Facebook group. So what that would mean is I would hit the word share, and then we'll say the Victoria Sampler chat group. And then the minute we start going live, there will be an announcement on the Facebook.
Oh.
In other words, a post will appear that gives you the actual link that you just click on, and you'll be taken to YouTube. So I just wanted to run this past you all. It's going to be exactly the same as what we're doing now, only we're going to try doing it through Facebook. Petra says, sorry, through YouTube. So Petra says, and I always listen to Petra because, you know, she's in control. No.
Oh, Petra, don't let your head go too big.
Is that it actually does create a different atmosphere in the YouTube in the YouTube community, so that people are more inclined to join in there as well. And it does feel like then we're going outside of, I know it sounds funny, but I have got it in my mind that we're going outside of the chat group, that we're not actually in the chat group anymore.
Okay.
You know how you feel like we're in the chat group right now?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so if we do it on YouTube, it'll feel like we're not in the chat group. But actually, we'll be talking to a lot more people.
Okay. Yeah.
So the other thing that I could then do, or we could then do, is to do the Facebook Fridays on YouTube.
Exactly. And they won't be Facebook Fridays anymore.
That's right. They'll just be some other kind of Friday.
Fun Friday.
Yep. And then we can do other smaller live videos throughout the week of various different times that you and I are either together or we have something that we want to share with you.
Oh,
and
good.
They'll just be done in Facebook.
Okay.
In the Facebook group.
Good. Yeah.
So we'll keep the kind of formal stream that we do every Friday.
Every Friday on YouTube, and then little clips during the week on Facebook.
So what do you think?
I think
that's the question.
I like the idea. Yeah.
I like the idea too, but I'm giving it to our wonderful group here to answer. And if you think it's a good idea, at least we can try it.
That's right. Doesn't hurt to try things, that's for sure.
Exactly.
And, thanks, Karen.
Yes,
we don't try to be funny. It just happens that way.
We feel funny. And on the second day, the dog runs through the house with a cone of shame, pawing through us all. I don't know where you got that picture, but it's funny. Hello, Petra. Clary says, "Oh, cool. That would be nice." Oh, good. So she doesn't like the idea.
Exactly.
Sounds like a great idea. Good idea, Petra.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Briefly, Pet. Briefly. Yeah.
YouTube sounds good. Oh, good. I call it Fest Fridays. Okay. That's a good name for it.
Chat Fest.
Oh, Chat Fest Friday. Sorry. Okay. And Karen says, sounds great and exciting. Okay.
Yeah, worth a try. Yeah.
And Teddy Pat says that
too.
Yeah,
exactly. So does Taffy.
For those of us who have lost our local stitch shop, this is a great way to keep in contact with shops like yours. Who would have thought about this 10 years ago?
Absolutely.
So true.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah, and I think that as a small company, like we're very small.
Yes.
Okay, we might look like our website is fairly large, but we're not really, we don't have that many people working here.
No.
So for us to be able to contact every one of you when our reach is all over the world, this is the best thing that we've come across so far.
Absolutely.
We did cyber classes a long time ago now.
Yeah, those were handwritten, no live things whatsoever.
All PDFs.
All PDFs.
But very clear instructions.
Very clear instructions.
Yep, and we had some various teachers teaching for us, which was really cool back then. But that was the first time that people had done any kind of teaching, formally
over
teaching.
the internet. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we did,
webcasts.
We did do some webcasting, which is the same as what we're doing now.
Absolutely.
Only, trust me, it was way more difficult.
Yes.
It wasn't intuitive. You didn't just push, go live.
Yeah.
There was a lot of technical problems.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, there was actually a lot of technical problems with that.
But we did manage that for a while.
For a while, yeah.
And we've always done some animations.
Yeah.
And now we've done videos on our YouTube channel. And I think overall, we've really tried hard to connect with
absolutely
all of you.
Yeah.
Really, really love to be able to connect with you all the time if we could, because that's what gives us the energy to continue. And the connection between us is actually already established in our stitching. Right?
That's right.
Because we really do have that in common hugely. And we're just ordinary people.
Yeah. And
having fun.
It won't be too long where, you know, everybody will be able to see each other over the internet. And that's going to be coming very soon. So,
well, Petra, I know that it's possible to do it already.
Now.
It's just that to do it easily and simply.
Exactly.
We would maybe all have to learn how to use a different kind of program at the moment. It would mean downloading a program like Zoom, for instance, where we could all share and some of us could be interviewed. But that's still to come.
That's still to come. The technology isn't quite up there yet.
It's not as easy for everyone. You know, when you're talking about people who are technologically comfortable, they'll go, oh, yeah, we can play with Zoom, no problem.
I'm not.
But that's right, Lisa's not, and many of you are not either. You're just happy able to, you know, access this, right? Because it's simple. You just have one little button that you have to push. But if it becomes more complicated, like having to download a program or that kind of thing, it's not that it's not possible, but it might leave some people out.
Exactly, and you know, it might ask you questions that you go, what the heck? What are they talking about?
And then there's all these different platforms too. You've got your phones or your tablets or your desktop. So you've got all these various different ways that people have to find things. Like I didn't know you couldn't find files in this group.
Yeah.
For instance, if you're on your phone or on your tablet, it makes it hard to find the files section.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
So how did I know that? I'm looking on my desktop version and it's got all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
But as soon as it gets dummied down to like a tablet or a phone, they remove some of them.
That's right. As Tammy said, just need to make YouTube app is updated on the tablet.
Yes.
So,
and that's already a challenge.
And that's already, you know, like, what the heck? How do you do that?
Yes. So really, I'm announcing it ahead of time because I didn't want to start until we kind of ironed out all the bugs.
Absolutely.
So we're going to do some practice sessions in my practice session group, which I created just for us here, and Petra's in that group too. So hopefully you'll give us a hand, Petra, to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so glad you did too, Kathy. Printed off all those cyber classes. And Patricia says it was very informative. I'll use the notes to do the other butterfly lace sampler.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were really well done. Beautifully written by 3 people, I think it was, or at least 2. Ginger wrote some, I think.
Ginger wrote some. Didn't Marietta write some as well?
Could be.
And then Dorothy and Wendy.
And that's right.
And
they were amazing teachers.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so we were going to continue that same vein
just
to connect with you all, because that's what it's all about. So it's the end of the session, so I'm not going to show you. No, of course I'm going to show them. Here it is. Are you ready for your new installment for week 2 of the Mystery Xmas Ornament? Da-da-da-da-da-da. There it is. So you'll all be enjoying this new section. As you can see, there are some specialty stitches involved this time, but I have given some instructions for them. Very loosely.
Easy? Yeah, simple?
Simple instructions. In other words, they're just verbal instructions. There's no diagram or anything, but it does tell you what to do first, second, third, and fourth.
Yes.
In one of them in particular, because there's a whole bunch of different stages to that band, which is the top one. Here, I'll show you again. See this top one here? That one involves about 4 different journeys.
Yes.
Back and forth, back and forth. So again, you can do that one or anything else that you can come up with. Make your own stitch.
And that's always fun.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Petra. Thank you for doing the beta testing. Appreciate it. I want my internet accessing availabilities as simple as possible.
Yes, I agree.
I know, and I think that's why Apple is so successful, because they try to make it simple.
Yes.
And I'll tell you, Microsoft certainly does not.
Yeah.
Google is being crazy. But we have to access the internet the way we have our machines have to access the internet.
Absolutely. So. Yeah. And you're right, Dee Dee, you can watch YouTube on your TV. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how live streaming works on your TV. Do you know, Petra, whether the live streaming on YouTube
rather than YouTube videos
replays,
right?
Because I know it'll create a replay video, but how about the live part? Anyway, we'll find out.
Yeah, something to look at and see if you can find the live videos.
Yeah, if that's the case, it will be really nice.
Yeah.
I have to gather threads and fabric together. Yes, you do. That's good. Thank you, Petra. Yeah. And Charlotte says, yay, specialty for stitches. Yeah.
they are fun to learn, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I don't know. I had a whole bunch of things, as you can tell, a little list of stuff that I got through.
So have we gone through the whole list?
Pretty much.
Pretty much?
Yeah, I think so. Do you have anything more to add?
The only thing I wanted to add was, of course, I'll show you the Thanksgiving sampler, and it is absolutely gorgeous. But we do have to apologize. We're out of the accessory packs right now. We're waiting for more threads to arrive, and hopefully they'll be here within 10 days or so. And so then we'll have more accessory packs. But quite a few of our accessory packs are out of stock right now. And so there again, we're just waiting for threads to come in. So they'll be back.
Yeah, and you're being careful in saying nothing negative. But seriously, we've had to wait for some of these threads now for over 8 weeks. And we weren't used to that. I think that there's been personally, we agree that there's been a resurgence of stitching.
Absolutely.
Which is awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
But what's happening is manufacturers and, small manufacturers like Gloriana particularly, they are doing everything by hand, and they're not anticipating the increase in really in people buying things to do with stitching.
Yeah.
And we've had the same problem. We estimated that we'd need a certain amount as compared to last year.
Absolutely.
Well, this year, everything is going out of stock.
Yeah.
And our anticipation is, at a certain level from every single design.
It's skewed a little bit.
But now we have to actually increase all of our inventory numbers.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do that. We're trying to play catch up.
Exactly.
But so far, unfortunately,
we haven't caught up yet.
Not quite, but we're working on it.
We're working on it.
And we also want to reassure you that we are maintaining the higher inventory numbers in the future as we go. So I just want you to be reassured we're not running out of stock because it's because we didn't order enough.
That's right.
Because we didn't expect this resurgence.
Yes.
And the good news is that all stitching is becoming more popular.
Again.
We're so thrilled.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because for a while there, we had kind of a low...
it was a little slow.
In comparison to other years.
Yes.
It doesn't mean that needlework wasn't popular with us.
Yes.
But there were no new people coming in.
Yeah.
And we are finding more new people. Younger people are coming in, and we're so excited.
Exactly, to share the fun of stitching to the new people, and so that this creative juice will be passed on to future generations. Yep. So, it's good.
Exactly. Thank you, Karen. Dory Davis, we did coordinate. I have to tell you, I've got my
pretty close. See,
I came in and I asked Lisa, what's she wearing? And I was wearing this. And she said, oh, good. I said, yeah, but you've got blue on. So guess what I did? I put on my blue
shoes on.
Thanks, Dory.
Thanks, Dory. Yeah.
Aw.
Okay.
But we did not get, in advance.
We don't plan these things beforehand.
Unless it's a holiday or something.
Unless it's a holiday.
Exactly.
Like, Halloween, we talked about it the day before what we were going to wear.
Yeah.
But normally we don't.
No. So, and it kind of shows. But today we managed to luck out. It's like coming to the party with the same dress on.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's exciting, Petra. Yeah. Absolutely, it's exciting. We are very, very excited about the fact that the whole needlework world seems to be growing again.
Exactly.
Because, these things go in waves, right?
They do.
Like sometimes this is popular, sometimes this is popular. But I'm so thrilled that we are experiencing an upward swing in popularity of needlework.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what's happening.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yay, yes.
And it's exciting.
Great. Yeah. So all of you, I think that's pretty much all of our news. And
Yeah. Thanks, Dory. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It's so comfortable, and especially on a rainy day like today, I like to have something
Cozy.
A little cozy on. So this is what I chose. Yep.
You plan it psychically.
Yes.
Feely beans.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the end of our week.
That's the end of the week, exactly. I've got a few things I'm going to do, and then I hate to tell you, I might take off early.
She never hates to tell me that. She's actually very thrilled.
Actually, what I have to do is I have to go home and do a final edit on one of our new designs, and then start the finishing process of it. So that's what I plan to do this weekend, to get one of the new projects finished, and then next week I can concentrate on the other one.
Yeah, and then we're going to release them.
Exactly.
It's all awesome.
It's all awesome. So
the other thing is that we really appreciate all your interactivity today.
Absolutely.
While you're here live discussing things with us. Without that, we really would be talking in an empty vacuum.
Yes.
You make our Facebook Friday so enjoyable and so much fun.
Absolutely.
From our point of view, as you know, you probably think that we're, coming up with our own topics, but it's actually you who are driving the topics.
That's right. Yes.
Really.
Most certainly. Yes.
Because we read all of your posts, not just today, but also
during the week as well.
And I have been gathering up pictures of first installments. And I'll soon be able to tell you how many people are participating, which is awesome. Yeah. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing, actual numbers of how many people are participating in this one.
In this one, yeah.
And if you're sitting on the fence, or you're actually stitching it, but you're not showing it, I want you to get off the fence and show your progress, because you'll be surprised how good you feel when someone else looks at your project that you've just decided about the colors and the stitches and everything, and they love them. Because just about everyone here is feeling that same sense of insecurity.
Encouragement. Or, insecurity.
Insecurity.
And then encouragement.
And then you feel the encouragement. One after the other. Exactly. Yeah, we got the same idea. From a different point of view. It looks like there's 8 new comments, but I'm not sure what that means.
I'm going to scroll down in a minute. Okay. But we've got maybe, thanks to the exposure, I know you're really dying to get control over the mouse. I'm hurrying up. So I'm going to start slapping your hand. Exposure on Facebook, etc. More people are seeing the handwork. I agree, Dee Dee. Yes, most certainly.
That's a good point, Dee Dee. I hadn't considered that, but that's probably true.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, Tricia. We will. I hope you enjoy the long weekend as well. Yeah, I'm trying to take over. It's really difficult some days. But Thea likes to have control over the mouse.
Of everything.
Yes, I'm just being kind, though, just saying the mouse. So, yeah. You too, Tammy. Have a great weekend. Tammy. Have a great weekend, Loretta. Yeah, you too, Cleary.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Is it Cleary?
Cleary.
Yes, Cleary.
Yes,
that's right.
Cleary. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Anne.
Thank you.
Oh, good.
Oh,
that sounds
nice.
Wonderful. Yes.
Linda, I love that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, Karen.
I enjoyed you too, Karen.
Yeah. Great. Well, I guess it's time to get, to our other jobs today. So we're going to say goodbye, and we hope to see you all again next week.
See you next week.
Bye, everybody.